Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick update on the Unique Toys Predaking here. First off, this thing just looks so impressive up there with the other combiners and such, especially Abominus there. So a couple things I wanted to talk about real quick. Let me pull up the chair so I can kind of get up here a little closer. I'm not gonna take them down and move them around, but I just wanted to warn a couple things. First off, this big wing assembly where it attaches the razor claw. While I was playing with this morning, I noticed that one of the clips that hold the wings on is already starting to break off. So if you guys get this figure, be very cautious on that. Try to take it slow and be very careful. You don't want to end up breaking off that clip, because then the wings won't hold on. The wings are still holding on really well. So it's got 2 clips and 2 ports on the back there that hold it in. So maybe the other 3 joints are helping it out a lot. But I don't know. I'm just warning you guys, because I'm trying to be honest here. I still love this, and it doesn't really change my overall opinion of the model or of the figure, but just be warned on that. Next thing is in my review, I did complain about this leg being really weak. I did open it up, and this is held on by a pin, not a screw, so there's actually no way to tighten that. Aside from like dropping some super glue in there and hoping that it doesn't seal all the way. So there's those 2. The next thing is from some other pictures and people talking, and I showed off in my video that you can attach these to the big wings on the back to kind of fill in the little gap right here. Not that it looks bad, but and also just give a place for dive bomb wings. Do not do that, and I cannot stress enough, do not do that. See, this is what holds the wings on to dive bomb and onto that backpack. It's this little black port. So here's the right hand side. Here's the left hand side now. Notice what's missing? This piece pulled out of this plastic and is stuck inside the big wing. So I'm actually going to have to take the big wing apart and try and get that piece back and find a way to glue it back together. So don't do it. There's just it, and the plastic, the port that they plug into is it was so tight that it kind of warped the plastic on the ports a little bit. So don't do it. You're gonna end up breaking something, and it's just not. It's this here is just, it's not worth that. Losing the ability to have dive bomb on his own, because now hopefully I can fix this, and I should be able to. It was loose when I first got him, and I fixed it. So so there's that, and then there is a positive note here. And that is, last night I was kind of complaining on this arm not getting enough posability, because it kind of gets hindered by the wings. First off, you can rotate these cannons down or take them off entirely, and that will relieve that posability problem there. But also, these cannons, this figure is definitely designed to have the cannons in between the arm and shoulder here, as you can see. That's how I got it configured. With that extra almost inch, it does give them, the arms, enough space so they can pose without problems. Also, this is really easy to get onto dive bomb, and then once it's on dive bomb, this is really easy to get into razor claw. So I showed, I was having difficulties with that last night, and I know a lot of people don't like that look, and I didn't either from the promo pictures, but now having it in hand, it doesn't look bad at all. So, and these are designed so that they can, you can move the shoulder cannons where they attach to Razor Claw, and you can move the shoulder independently from the cannon. So there's actually 2 points of articulation inside this little area. So you can, when you move the arm, it'll move the cannon, and then you can push the cannon back to where it was. Really tight ratchet joint. So so those are the things I wanted to just mention real quick. Just be careful with those wings. Both putting the big wings on, and if you decide to put the little wings on, you're probably going to lose them. And that the shoulder cannons aren't that bad. I mean, looking at it right here, it doesn't look bad at all, even from my camera. So I like it. So overall, because of the issues, I have to drop the Warlord down to a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10. I still love this figure. I still highly recommend it. You just have to use caution with him. He's not as flawless as I would have hoped, but still pretty close. And I do not regret buying him at all. Not even the slightest bit. The more I look at him, the more I love him. The way I've got him posed here is just awesome, and he's definitely a centerpiece in the Decepticon Combiner. So I mean, I still can't recommend him enough, but just be cautious with him. And also, because most of these flaws do go with Razor Claw, I do drop Razor Claw down to an 8 out of 10 instead of a 9 out of 10. It's unfortunate, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys and say, oh, this is flawless, pay no attention to the wings stripping off and all that stuff. Just be careful with it so you don't break it. So yeah, that's Unique Toys Predaking update on him. And before people start saying, well, I'd buy him, it's like, well, I mean, his legs get stressed out, and so does his legs, and not as many people are complaining about these guys. So there's that. And this guy's just fiddly. This guy's pretty solid. So I mean, third-party figures just aren't perfect, except for Hexatron. This guy's close, but I mean, he doesn't have the right chest plate and all that stuff. So I mean, yeah, all figures, you're gonna have something in there that you're like, I wish they would have done this better, and he's no exception to the rule. So yeah, there you go.